Okay, all the things are there. Up, up, up. Okay, all the things are there. Up, up, up. Sorry, had to make sure I didn't double and triple up the audio by accident. Okay, guys. Ooh, I am loud in my own ears. I hope it's okay, though. All right. Either way, hi, guys. It is Tuesday, and we're doing a normal-ish thing. Basically, because I found out through the grapevine there's likely another new home free release this Friday, therefore forcing me to do another Home Friday live. We're going to be making up for that tonight by taking your requests, but also going over a lot of the music that we've kind of had to skip over in the last week or two. So, either way, open up your ears. Open up your ears. Denise. So if you do have some requests, I already got some sent in, and like I said in the chat, there is no theme tonight. I guess it was suggested to do a patriotic type theme since 4th of July is this week, but obviously I'm not going to be streaming on 4th of July. I'm going to be doing 4th of July things and or prepping for the 6th of July, which is episode 100 recording of the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. We're going to be having a get-together and whatnot, and that will require some setup and putting things up to help with sound in the living room. Either way, I guess we can do Tommy. I have not even remotely been interested in the latest Tommy songs because they're all Swedish things or Italian things or whatever. It's like no songs that I would ever even know. Like some Rovarsgangin. I don't know what that is, but I've been skipping Tommy. Fine. But that means we're pretty much full at this point, so no more requests. That's what happens. So, yes, anyways. So, originally, I had planned to possibly stream last night since we did not have men's group anymore. And then time just kind of got away from me after the podcast. I decided to go ahead and edit a whole bunch of stuff that needed to be done instead. And, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So, the Patreon got like 4 videos today and yesterday. Whoops. it's like a couple vlogs, the Patreon podcast, the uncut version of the Now You Made It Awkward podcast, a whole bunch of stuff all went up at the same time basically. So there's content for you guys. Anyways, it's been about a month since we looked at any Tommy stuff. Well, I can't do them on Friday when it's Home Friday. Every time we got home free stuff, we have to do home free only stuff. These are the rules. These are rules that have been established under this new regime. So, you know, it is what it is. So, either way, popping over to the main screen, which is not doing the right dealy. Now it is. Okay. So we'll do roll call right quick since we are running behind. That's my fault. Sorry about that. Make sure you hit that like button as well. I see 9 people in chat, only 6 likes. Okay, so we got Denise, Judy, Trisha. I saw Shan popped in briefly. She said she'll be in and out, but hopefully more in than out. Sounds dirty. Joyce. What up, Joyce? Okay. Of course, Sally trying to bully me. As usual. She's always bullying me, guys. You guys don't even know. Don't even know. Sorry, my eye is itching. Got that, the allergies. Denise's allergies are spreading. Though I went through a whole lot of, oh, that might be the other thing, Denise. This, like, the last couple days have been super high on Saharan dust, so that's probably what's going on. For anybody who doesn't know. This is not a democracy. You don't vote on the rules. This is a dictatorship, and I'm the head dick. All right, either way. So, we do have new State of Mind, Drew Jacobs / No Resolve. God bless the USA. We knew this was coming. Just been sitting here waiting on it. Dirks Bentley song was sent in as a request. Gonna have to cover that because it's official Vivo video. Probably gonna get the stream shut down after the fact. We'll see what happens. Shan tossed this one in. Major to minor. What does the Star Spangled Banner sound like in a minor key? It's an interesting concept. We do have new 20. I knew this was coming. I just didn't get a chance to get around to it. Shania Twain cover. Emily Linge. We still have never heard how to say her name. Doing Jolene via Dolly Parton. We have newest Colm, which dropped Saturday, I think. No, 6 days ago. It would have dropped last Monday. All right, so Sunken, new version with an official music video of Colm, which is going to be interesting because he doesn't do usually full-on music videos. Interested in that. Val Prime is here. Well, I don't think we had a good way to see the Saharan dust in the air like we do now. Now it shows up on our modern radar. That's probably why. New Matt Mitchell. EA Sports may have ruined college football. Likely. Oh, I just saw this from Charles Cornell. Yeah, about time. He's been doing a lot of video game content, so it makes sense that he eventually got to DuckTales. New from First to 11. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Another song that I saw was coming up, and I'm like, yep, definitely want to hear that. Okay, we do have new voice play, because, well, this Friday is likely going to have to be a home-free centric thing again. It's going to be difficult if they're going to start doing shit every week again. We're going to have a much harder time filling out the gap. All right, new from Atlas. This just dropped 4 days ago. New song called Stepping Stones. We haven't checked in on Atlas in a little while. We do have Dave Moffat featuring our other two traveling boys doing Believe by Cher. And we did just get requested the newest Tommy song. So there's that. Yep. Lyle's what? Stream? Okay. Yep. Exactly. Okay. So I'm going to drink this beer. And I'm wearing a thingy on my arm. Because I think part of what's going on with me is related to these muscles here in the forearm. Cutting off nerves in the hand because they're too tense. So, weirdly enough, it seemed to have helped in the last couple hours when I had it on. Just kind of doing stuff around the house. The thumb is still wonky. I do think I actually have a real problem internally in my thumb. Like, because the bone doesn't do what the bone is kind of supposed to do. So, I got to get that, like, x-rayed and whatnot. For those who have been keeping up with the saga of what's been going on with my car and my physical and mental condition regarding such, got the car fixed. Vlog up on the Patreon. If you want to see all that. The final update is that I did fix the last issue that I discovered. Sorry, now my eyes are itching after Denise said it. And as for being exhausted and in a lot of pain, taking some really good muscle relaxers and going to bed has helped out significantly. And actually getting good solid like 7 hours of sleep has been very beneficial for recovery. So still got some small issues with the car that will need to be addressed, but nothing as bad as what has been going on or the drastically tragic stuff. But if you're on the Patreon, you'll see my journey over the course of last week, basically. Yeah, probably. Yep. You need a thingy. This is a thingy. Go look it up. It's on the thingy website called Amazon. Okay, I also got new laces for my boots that are actually about 8 inches too short, so I'm hoping I'll actually be able to lace my boots properly in the morning, because the original quote-unquote paracord laces on the boots tore apart under normal usage. In like 3 months, which has never happened. All right, so I'm going to mute this, and we're going to get started here with God Bless the USA from our, like, favorite, like, trio here. Forgot to hit that button.
Tomorrow all the things are gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars
Get it, Drew.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be
Nice.
an American.
Oh, that transition. That was awesome. Do it again.
That I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Hell yeah.
Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Nice. Nice. That was awesome. So now we have to watch it on the other two channels. So hold on, wait, which one did I even watch it on? State of Mind. Okay, so State of Mind, the lead singer wasn't really involved there, but the band was mixed in with No Resolve, and of course Drew adding vocals there. That was awesome. That might be my new favorite cover of that. That was great. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell it's State of Mind because some of those band members are not from No Resolve, so it is what it is. No, nobody else is going to the birthday bash. Just you, Shan. We're boycotting Home Free. I'm just kidding. Or am I? You have to watch on the Patreon podcast where we talked about it last week. Wink, wink. Either way. So, yes, if you're a member of the Patreon, which, by the way, tomorrow there will be another Patreon call, first of the month, open to all members of the Patreon, including you freebies. So if you freebies out there want to come and join in on the Patreon call, by all means, it will happen tomorrow night, roughly 7:30 p.m. Yeah, kind of. No, I mean, like, you're not the only one. I mean, I was agreeing with you. Sorry. Yes. That was badass, though. That was really badass. Pardon me. This beer makes me very burpy. Yes, I am purposely talking lower than I have to. Yep. Either way. Okay, so because this is an official Vivo video and likely is going to get this stream taken down, I'm going to go ahead and cover that up there. Unauthorized reproduction is a violation of applicable. That's Capitol Records. We'll see. All right. Either way, so Darks Bentley Home. Tricia requested this one. Also, guys, if you do have another request that may or may not bump something else off the list tonight, because, well, we started a little bit later than I meant to. If you want to jump to the front of the line, you can just do a donation. All right. Also, I'm not sure if I know this one from Dirks.
West, on a plane bound west, I see her stretching out below. Land, blessed motherland, the place where I was born. Scars, yeah, she's got her scars.
Yeah, definitely don't know this one.
Sometimes it starts to worry me. 'Cause lose, I don't wanna lose sight of who we are. From the mountains high to the wave-crashed coast, there's a way to find better days, I know. It's been a long, hard ride, got a ways to go, but this is still the place that we all call home.
Nice. So, of course, we got a lot of fireworks going on in the last video and in this one. I know you guys can't see it too well, but fireworks. There was like a Freedom Fest or something that went on this past weekend in town. I was like, why did y'all do it the weekend before July 4th? That seems a little weird. Could have just done it, I don't know, on July 4th, or I don't know, the Saturday after. It's like, I know stupid ass laws like around fireworks usage, at least here in Texas, are really, really stupid, but that more affects sales rather than usage, because if you're going to shoot off fireworks for a festival, it is what it is. So Saturday night, we went out on the balcony. Actually, the wifey called me out on the balcony. She went out to smoke, and we could see fireworks. I'm like, what the hell's shooting off fireworks like at this time? And then she's like, oh yeah, they did the thing downtown. I was like, well, why didn't we go to that? You know? I don't know where the hurricane's going. I hadn't heard any updates on it heading anywhere near us. Last I saw, it was heading out to Yucatan. And we haven't got any kind of alerts or anything, so I have no idea. I don't know where it's a path of whatever. Yeah, because the last thing, it looks like it's definitely heading towards the south end of the Gulf into Mexico. I don't know nothing about it heading towards us, because we're kind of shielded by the heat at the moment. Yeah, but I mean, like, probably it's going to be very unfortunate for the people on the south coast that always get destroyed by hurricanes. Unfortunately, kind of a problem, you know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, like, unless for some reason it hooks hard north, it shouldn't be a problem for us, because it's going to spend enough time at the south end of the Gulf. And, you know, they always lose a little steam over the Yucatan because they're off water for a minute. And then I know it was like weakening, strengthening, and it was the fastest to get to a Category 4, supposedly, for a first hurricane. So it's like, how do they know that shit? Also, hurricane categories are bullshit, because, like, there's a huge gap of speed between category numbers. Not to mention, I don't care if it's at 149 instead of 150 miles an hour. That's still really bad. Your category numbers are bullshit. Either way, moving on.
Free, nothing feels like free, though it sometimes
well, Harvey did the same thing.
'Cause saying, no, we're not the same, but that's what makes us strong. From the mountains high to the wave-crashed coast, there's a way to find better days, I know. It's been a long, hard ride, got a ways to go, but this is still the place that we all chase that dream across the sea. Names, then they sign their names for for something they believe. Red, how the blood ran red. We laid our dead in sacred ground. Just think, wonder what they'd think if they could see us now. It's been a long, hard ride, got a ways to go.
Yep.
But this is still the place that we all call home. It's been a long, hard ride. And
Sorry, I'm pausing just for copyright things. So this is from 2011. Wow. Okay. Man, that was a different world. Like, it truly was. Like, different life for me, for the most part. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy.
I won't lose hope. This is still the place that we all call
I keep forgetting I can move forward. I get so used to... Whoa. I just throw my mouse at myself. I get so used to leaning forward to get into the microphone, I forgot that I can sit back in the chair. I don't have to actually lean forward. I have a headrest and everything. Ice cream truck, we don't have that. At least not at our apartments. It'd be cool if they did. Like, some food trucks that come through do have desserts, but nobody has like a straight up like ice cream thing. There's a I forgot what it's an old ambulance they converted into a food truck, and it's basically like all sweets. I forgot what it's called though. Okay, that was a good song though. Never heard that one. I guess I'm a lot less familiar with Dierks Bentley than I figured I was. Okay. Also, we're not a great location. I mean, there are a lot of kids and stuff, so like prime time pool time on the weekends would be the great spot for an ice cream truck to come over and park. Okay, so this is Chase Hallfelder. Hallfelder? Never heard of him. I'm assuming it's a him. Can't tell. Just making an assumption. Major to minor. What does Star Spangled Banner sound like in a minor key? I have no idea. Let's find out. It's a pretty short video, so let's go.
Hey YouTube, my name is Chase Holfelder. Before I start the video, I just wanted to give a quick explanation.
You look
So
familiar.
pieces of music can usually be described as either major or minor. Typically songs in minor keys sound sad or serious, while songs in major keys sound happy. I thought it would be interesting to take a song that's in a major key, but sing it in a minor key. So here's the Star Spangled Banner sang in minor. I think it sounds pretty cool, and I hope you guys agree. Thanks.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is an old video too, by the way. If you can't tell by the quality.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's so proud?
I mean, Shan even said, I don't know if we watched it before. I've never heard of this guy. I've never seen this video. So no.
Proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
Oh, sorry.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights.
Reminds me of, I don't know why my brain goes to like Lord of the Rings, but it is definitely interesting. It's a sadder song.
O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting
Well, minor key is meant to be creepy sounding.
in air, gave proof through the night that a flag
I like the
does
harmonies.
that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free and the home of the brave?
I like the reverb. That was cool. Actually, I like. Yeah, you're right. It does sound ominous and like a warning almost. That's the interesting part. It sounds like a warning to other people. I don't know. I have to come back check it out. Okay, so here's I dreamed a dream in a minor key. Basically switches a lot of stuff to a minor key. That's interesting. You got to think though, like he's probably got to have it in front of him and what key to or what to sing it in, so that he doesn't just default to the natural way the song is sung. Yeah, I wonder like what it would sound like complete instrumental as well, not just sung. Excuse me. You have to know a lot more about music theory. I don't know these things. Either way. So that was cool. That was cool. Definitely want to come back to visit some more Chase songs in the future. So we'll keep that in mind. All right, so 20 has a new one. Came out 2 days ago. Needs more views. I don't know why she doesn't have many views. She's good at singing, and she's an attractive lady. That's a little bit weird. Why does she only have 4,500 subscribers? That's kind of embarrassing. She's got good connections with other musicians. Either way, covering Shania Twain, so this should be fun. Oh, it's music only. Okay.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. Still
Nice.
the one I want for life. Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight.
Something sounded off there a minute ago.
Ain't nothing better.
Hold on. I gotta go back. Something sounded weird back here. Hold on. Maybe it was just me, but something sounded weird.
Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight.
I don't know if it's like a slower tempo. Something sounded strange right there through that part of the chorus. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Ain't nothing better.
I like the bass that's going on though.
We be the odds together that we didn't listen. Look at what we would be missing. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on.
First of all, a thingy can be a much broader term, but a doohickey can only be like a doohickey has to be like this. Like it's got to be a doohickey's got to be something that does something. A doohickey can't really be like a proper noun, like a place. You know, that's the thing. It's like you wouldn't refer to like Tim's birthday bash as a doohickey. It would be a thingy though. You got to use the words correctly.
We're still together, still going
Like this. This is a proper doohickey, but it's also a thingy.
Still the one I run
Yes. So here's the problem. A doohickey can be a thingy, but a thingy can't be a doohickey at all times. Or a thingy isn't necessarily a doohickey, but a doohickey is always a thingy. I hate having to explain these things. It's like a square and a rectangle. You know, the relationship between a square and a rectangle. I think for legal reasons, probably not. I was like, I have a feeling that Austin cannot be involved with any member of Home Free during the current legal proceedings. Just assuming. Either way, good job. I like the slight twist on the song, though it definitely feels like a slower tempo version of the song. And kind of wish they had upped the volume on the drums, like give it that real like 90s kick. It's just the way I felt about it. I felt like I wanted to feel those drums a little bit more. Okay. Good though. That was good. All right, we haven't checked out Emily in a while because she was doing a whole lot of piano stuff, but back to guitar finally. Seems like a minute, but doing Jolene. So I gotta wonder how she's going to do with Jolene. Yeah, probably get rid of a little bit of the extra background vocals. Maybe cut them out here and there. Yeah. Yeah. If you weren't, once again, I would suggest if you're part of the Patreon, go listen to the Patreon podcast from last week. If you're at the proper level of the Patreon, if you're part of the No Monica Nation or higher, then you'll see the podcast from last week where we discuss a bit of that. Wow, that's loud. Okay, hold on. I gotta bring that one down. Jolene. Okay, first of all, that's not acoustic. She's playing an acoustic guitar, but that's clearly an electric guitar being played in the background. Okay. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, and there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take. Well, any front of the guitar, the most forward guitar sound you hear is the acoustic. But yes, I agree. The electric guitar is clearly overpowering it. Duh. And yeah, she's finger picking. Yeah. I mean, she's doing pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Like, she's singing it well and playing the guitar well. I wish it was a live recording of what she's actually doing. It's the only thing I don't like necessarily about her videos. Is like, because you can tell by the way she sings, she's singing for the video, not by the other things. So, yeah. Yeah, earbuds would also affect that. But no, even the background guitars are significantly louder. So it's not just you. My man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolie.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
I like that little, whatever you want to call that little flutter up high real quick.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene,
Taylor.
Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene.
I don't like that. Yeah, I think calling that an acoustic cover was a bit of a misnomer. Kind of would have liked to hear it without all the background stuff. I think it would have been pretty solid, just her and the guitar. So kind of sad, but she did a good job. You know, it's always difficult to follow in Dolly's. Well, I was gonna say shoes, but we know that's not what she's famous for. All right. Okay. So changing gears because we do have new Colm. Sunken. We haven't. It's been a little bit since we watched a new Colm video. Yeah. Perhaps. Yeah, I didn't like that end. Did not like that end. All right, Colm. Sunken. And look, it's a proper music video. First of all, outside of doing something with like Jonathan or Peyton, have we seen Colm do a proper music video that's not just in his studio?
Far from home, across the world to hell and back. Off the edge to parts unknown, across my heart to tell you that I'm up without a plan of means. But if I'm being truthful, I've always made it by being half the way to useful.
Hold on, does he have the lyrics? Because lyrics would be great. No. That's annoying. I want to see lyrics, sir. Also, Colm outside feels weird. I didn't think he went outside. All right, hold on.
But if I'm being truthful, I've always made it by being half the way to useful. I found for me a rare one sounding well and truly smitten, and give to you a life for me you've gotta be permitting. If I'm half the man you think I am, that's twice the man I need to be to part to see and give you what's a rare what should be given. And you'll always be my lock and key. And I'll call and call me way back till me hands can all but function. Across the land and sea by any means I'll tell you now, son. If you find me well and buckled and me sorrows are all sunken, if I go out on me shield, will you bring me back to Dublin?
Okay, I like this song. Also, can we get him and Chance? For the love of God, can we get Colm and Chance together on this song? How are they not doing a co-shanty thing?
I promise you the world to show the links that I adore you. Across the world back over, there's no ship I wouldn't board. And if I didn't...
Actually, hold on. Can I tag? Oh, it's not letting me tag.
And I'll do all I can afford to. And I'll drag the world away the neck and place it out before you. And you'll always be my lock and key. And I'll crawl and claw me way back till me hands can all but function. Across the land and sea by any means I'll tell you now. Soon if you find me well and buckled and me sorrows are sunken. If I go out on me shield, will you bring me back to Dublin?
We just see the bird poop. Hold on. Yep. Nice. If this was entirely self-produced by Colin, that's amazing.
And I'll crawl and claw me way back till me hands can all but function. Across the land and sea by any means I'll tell you now. Soon if you find me well and buckled and me sorrows are sunken. If I go out on me shield, will you bring me back? Sorrow sunken. If I go out on my shield, will you bring me back to Tokyo? If you find me well and buckled and my sorrows are sunken. If I go out on my shield, will you bring me back?
So here's the weird thing about this video. So here's the weird thing about what we've seen from 50 frames per second is that it goes between being a high res thing and like a 24 frames like video, like normal video quality, because there was so much movement and rarely any stagnant, locked in shots. It didn't look weird. The reason it looks so strange in the other ones is it's mostly a locked off shot and then any movement looks weird. But when the camera's constantly moving, it's kind of the reverse effect. So no, it didn't look as weird. And part of me wonders if even though it was output at 50 frames per second, it might not have been filmed at 50 frames per second. Because why anyone would shoot a music video at anything but 24 frames per second, I don't understand. Like, it's fine when you're sitting there doing an in-studio performance or whatever. Do your 60 frames, do your whatever, especially if you're wanting to properly capture playing the musical instrument. But if you're shooting a music video like this, shoot it at 24 frames. The other thing is, he might have done it at like 24 frames and then exported it at 50, which would look a little bit weird. But in this case, no, even though it was 50 frames per second, which I still don't agree with because I don't understand the purpose of it. I think that at least in a proper music video format, it doesn't look as awkward because I didn't even notice until you pointed it out. So that's the thing. I think the only thing, if I really went picky on it, that looked a little bit weird, also could be the lighting, because there was a lot of dim lighting. It might have been... Maybe there's a few shots where the water looks a little strange, but because so many things are moving, Combs moving, the camera's moving, and the water's moving. In 50 frames, it just looks like you get some really sharp areas and then some areas out of focus. So that's the difference. Why I think it's okay here. See, like here we're focused on the water, not on comb, so it just looks fine. And then of course, kind of the reverse there. So I don't know. I don't know what 50 frames per second is meant to be used for. Like I understand 60, but at least the way that we've seen in a lot of music videos that I always complain about, I don't get what it's for because it just looks stranger. But yes, this is cool. This is a good song. I definitely want to hear Adam Chance either cover it or perform a version with comb, because there can't. There's too many connections for these two guys to not know of each other, right? There's too many people that they've both performed with where they can't not be connected. Dude, I don't understand. I think it's I made a few mistakes early on in my editing thing, but usually you want to film at a higher rate and export at a lower rate so you have a lot of extra frames there. Problem is, whenever you film at a lower rate and export at a higher rate, it has to kind of interpolate frames. So it's a weird thing. I don't know. It's like you should shoot at, unless you're doing high-speed footage, you normally would shoot at the frame rate you're going to export at, obviously, because you want it to match. However, doing what I do, filming-wise, a lot of times I can tell my camera phone does not technically record at the frame rate that I have highlighted, because even though I'm recording at 60 frames per second, like even now I should be doing 60 frames. For some reason, when I go to edit the footage, it'll show 59.69 or something like that, 59.96, some not perfect number. So some bullshit, not quite exact thing. And there's like a 23.5 or a 23.7 frames per second option. I'm like, why would I not just record at 24? And then if I'm going to shoot something at 24 frames per second, I would export at 24 frames per second, you know. But like I said, if you have way more frames and you export at a lower frame, that's probably better for you than going the opposite direction, because then you have to have the computer create things that don't exist. It'll double up frames. So if you recorded at 24, export at 50, the computer has to create frames based on previous things. It's a weird thing. So yeah. Yeah. But once again, I think perhaps in the fact that the camera was nearly always moving, or something was always moving, it didn't look odd in this case. Sorry, I dropped my doohickey. All right. Either way, good new song. And I don't know what this is up here. From Chase Noseworthy. Did a D&D shanty with Combs. So that's cool. And did he? Okay, so I think he had. No, okay, so we watched Big Iron a couple weeks ago. There's a couple other things we missed along the mix here. So these several songs we didn't do. So boop that out of existence. Either way, new Matt Mitchell. EA Sports may have ruined college football. Perhaps. Let's see.
You ready? Let's wake him up. Oh my God, how long was I out? It's been 11 years. I mean, it's just like the kids say, this is amazeballs. No one says that anymore. Yeah, and those kids are like 30 years old now. Listen, we got a lot of catching up to do before we can just throw you back in the wild, okay? How much could have possibly changed in a sport that is so deeply rooted in tradition? And we'll start with your name. You changed my name. Yeah, it's no longer NCAA football. Yeah, you're just college football now. Why don't you just name me after one of college football's greatest coaches? You didn't really consider coaches for this. Oh, what about Urban Meyer? I mean, he's had to have been at Ohio State now for, what, 12 years? Yeah, that won't be happening. Wait, did he go back to Florida? Well, the state of Florida for like a season. No, not quite, just 13 games. Oh, what about Lane Kiffin? I bet things have really taken off over at USC. No, there was no takeoff. Yeah, that ended right on the tarmac. Well, at least give me some great former player to put on the cover. I mean, at this point now, you've got a whole decade's worth of stars to choose from. Actually, we were gonna go with current players for the front cover. Do they know? Yeah, because we paid them. Paid them, or like Alabama football paid them. If they were paid real money. Yeah, so college athletes now can make endorsement deals, they can sell autographs, or force your teammates to watch you.
Which, by the way, I wholly agree with. For EA especially, not to mention the NCAA itself, to be making billions of dollars off of college athletes and them not to get paid for their likeness or anything else is bullshit. And I'm glad that finally changed. Do I think that college kids need to be millionaires? No, but it's unfair, especially for the schools to make money, and the video games to make money, and the NCAA to make money, and the players not make money.
Rap with Lil Wayne. You guys are joking, right? About which part? All of it. No, things have gotten
Also, athletes are ridiculously overpaid, and it's horseshit.
different. How different? Oh, well, in 2020, Notre Dame played in the ACC championship game. What? Yeah, we probably shouldn't start with 2020. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Let's start at the beginning, with the birth of college football at Rutgers in New Jersey. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. We can review the Big Ten first. I'm pretty sure they're in the Big East. No, the Big East is, and the Pac-12 is almost, Oh, and if Florida State and Clemson get their way, the ACC will also be. No. Hold on. Rutgers in the Big Ten is absurd. Okay, should we take a break maybe and let him process all this? No, we're gonna have to rip this off like a Band-Aid. Washington, Oregon, USC, and UCLA are now in the Big Ten. Cal and Stanford are in the ACC. Oklahoma and Texas moved to the SEC. Colorado, which is now coached by Deion Sanders, by the way, has moved back to the Big 12, which now stretches all the way from BYU to Cincinnati down to UCF. Wow, Central Florida really just catapulted themselves in the big leagues, didn't they? Well, they won a national championship. Really? No, they didn't. That's another thing about the future. People just ignore reality and believe whatever they want.
That's true.
And the playoffs, how have those been going? Great, for the SEC, usually. I'm glad they got one thing right, because you can have a small playoff while also maintaining the prestige and tradition of bowl games. Yeah, they're expanding those playoffs to 12 teams now. Yeah, and nobody cares about the bowls anymore. I mean, half the players don't even show up to them. Well, that's if they haven't hit the transfer portal yet. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This doesn't sound anything like college football anymore. It's true. I mean, this isn't the game that it used to be. And in the past 11 years, college football has morphed into something that's nearly unrecognizable. It used to be an institution of tradition and heart, and now it's just a playground for corporate greed and financial excess. I mean, don't get us wrong. It's great that the athletes are finally getting some of the money they helped generate, but while we were celebrating that victory, we overlooked something critical. TV contracts and corporate interests took over, so the focus has shifted from the thrill of the game and the pride of rooting for your school to maximize profits at every turn. And they've just thrown away.
That's literally all of our existence now, not just football. In case you're wondering.
Century-old rivalries to make what they think is the best matchup for the best primetime slot. Stadiums are just plastered with advertisements. It's like the very soul of the sport. You know, the thing that makes college football so great is just being auctioned off to the highest bidder. Why do I have this funny feeling that all of this started with me? Wait, but we have something that we think will help. How? Because if a customer subscribes to the season pass for a recurring charge of $19.99 a month, we will insert tradition back into the game. That's genius, right? Okay, I'm gonna go Pac-12 myself.
Yep, that is EA for you right there. Everything, that last line is literally everything about EA. That's why I don't play EA games for the most part that I know of. Yep, that's exactly right. I think that was a massive lawsuit against EA, was basically making you pay for the game and then making you pay for more of the game over and over and over. Basically, by the time you got all the DLC, you've already paid for the initial game about 7 or 8 times over just to get more game. And they do it all the damn time. Anyway. Okay, so comedy break is over. Okay, 1st to 11. Girls just want to have fun. Look, I want a nice cheery song. Can we just have a cheery song? We live in a very bleak time. Also, did you guys remember to pay rent? It's a second. You do. Yep.
I come out in the morning light, my
do feel like this is like right in her vocal wheelhouse.
The phone rings in the middle of the night, my phone.
Although they totally should have gone with a full 80s makeover for this.
What you gonna do with your life? Oh, daddy, do you know you're still number one? But girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have. That's all they really want. Some fun. When the working day is done, oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Wanna have fun.
Well, we don't need that. You can't switch out the whole band.
Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I wanna be
By the way, I've never really listened to the lyrics of this song. Like, never. I've never really paid attention to the actual words.
the one to walk in the sun. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have. That's all they really want. Some fun. When the working day is done. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun.
No, it's still lip syncing, but it has definitely improved. Yeah, I think if they had gone full 80s glam, it would have been cool. Oh yeah, I didn't watch that one. The Beyblades.
Away, away from many words, you ignored us over and over, and every single time the soundtrack. Now, what's up? Wonder why you stuck.
I don't know what that song was. I liked it though. That was Breaking Benjamin at first. Either way, I think as a band they are improving, and I do love that they play the music that basically I grew up on, like 90% of the time, even if that's stuff from like the early 2000s. It's like, yeah, they're just playing all the songs in my warehouse. Yeah, it is what it is. I got clear notifications. All right. Time is 8:43. Okay. Rarely would I ever insert voice play so late in a stream, but here we are. All right, so new voice play. We had to get it in here sometime. So we've got Classic Chaos voice play featuring Rachel Potter, which I think I mentioned it last week. I think it was funny that like I said, hey, it's been a while since Rachel did anything with voice play, and then the next song to come out is literally featuring her. They're obviously in their demon form from one of those other music videos. I don't remember which one. Probably one of the ones that I was like, eh. So I don't actually know what this is about. So let's see. Hold on. What is this? Acapella cover. I don't know what the song is. So I guess we'll find out. Though she looks like the evil queen from what the hell is the name of that show? I don't remember.
Da 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 da.
Ah. Okay. Is it Happily Ever After? Is that the name of it? That ABC show that, like, they were, like, in the fairy tale land. Is that what it was called? Happily Ever After? Went on for, like, way too long. Because that's who she looks like. She looks like the evil queen from that. Also, what the hell is Lane doing? What? No. Just no to all of this makeup. They did make Caesar's ears stand out way too much. That, Once Upon a Time. Forgot the wrong end of the story. Instead of Happily Ever After, it's Once Upon a Time. Thank you. But yeah, I think that's what she's embodying there. The lip makeup that makes her mouth look kind of like a starfish. We'll just say starfish to be nice. Though definitely an interesting song to do a cappella. And by the way, I watched like the first 4 seasons of that show, and for some reason I still can't remember the name of it. I will say, I mean, it looks amazing. Why do I feel like this should have come out at Halloween time, not at the beginning of summer? Is that just weird? Like, why? Why did this come out now? No, but seriously, Caesar's ears stand out ridiculous. Like, at least get close to his skin tone. Like, Lane looks ridiculous as a yellow and orange demon, but Caesar's ears stand out worse than his entire face. Stole Jeff's voice. Okay, I would say most of the CG effects they've added looked great up until that heart. It stood out a little too much. I mean, their voice play, they definitely couldn't avoid doing whatever crazy pop EDM thing. This is what they do. Start out traditional, start making it a little bit more modern, and then go full voice play. Every time.
Da-dun.
Oh, thank God they got rid of her. I mean, look, the effects on the fire are actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah? Did you know we're selling merchandise? Really? Yeah, all you have to do is go to the store. Haetakule. What does that mean? Means good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the same makeup from when they did Hall of the Mountain King. I gotta wonder, is this new and they redid it all, or did they just do multiple music videos while in that makeup? Agreed. No reason to ever revisit that. I mean, there's barely a reason to visit it in the first place. I mean, it's just we gotta see. There's the first new thing they put out in a minute. It wasn't a short, I think. I mean, have we just been missing all their shit? I mean, I think Black Hole Sun was okay. That was okay. Sleeping in the Cold Below was actually pretty good. The stuff in the mall was fine. The Mean Girls thing was weird. I remember that. Whiskey in a Jar. I remember that one actually I enjoyed. So they've had some good stuff, but it's like 2 months ago was their last release. Like, that's crazy. They're like on a 2-month release schedule almost. So, yeah. And once again, that looks like it probably was filmed at the same time they filmed the other one, because why would you do all of that makeup again if you didn't have to, right? So, I guess we'd have to join their Patreon to find out more, right? Either way. Okay, I'm going to take this thing off, actually. It's kind of uncomfortable at this point. All right. All right. So, Atlas, one of the very first artists that I reacted to. I still try to keep up with this stuff, but, like, we've missed a few releases here and there. But I will say he is definitely marketing the hell out of his biggest song ever still. Because on his socials, he's always doing shorts and stuff like that, doing another small rendition of the song somehow. All right, Stepping Stones, official lyric video. Let's see what we got.
Baby, I found you somewhere on this empty road. Now you won't have to take another step alone. Right by your side, I lift you from your lowest lows. Stepping stones, yeah, stepping stones. I know how the story goes. At the point of no return and mixing up the chemicals will only leave you burn, 'cause I've been here before. I I can help guide you in the dark from a collision course to a path straight to my heart. It's hard to leave with misery. It feels like home. Hard to believe that you and me don't have to be alone. Baby, I found you somewhere on this empty road. Now you won't have to take another step alone. Right by your side, I'll lift you from your lowest lows. Stepping stones, yeah, stepping stones. We're identical, afraid of what we need and think that we're invisible. But girl, it's plain to see, don't wanna be here no more. But I had to stay if I help you get through the storm. Till we're dancing in the light, it's hard to leave with misery. It feels like home.
Yep.
Hard to believe that you and me don't have to be alone. Baby, I found you somewhere on this empty road. Now you won't have to take another step alone. Right by your side, I'll lift you from your lowest lows. Stepping stones, yeah, stepping stones.
Nice radio sound at the end. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like the beat. Pretty good lyrics there as well. Do you have them in the comments? Yes. Okay. Written by David Stevens and Sean Haywood. Yep. Okay. Maybe I found you somewhere on the center. Now you want to contact us. Yep. Okay. Wow, that reminds me a lot of a few foolhardy decisions I made in the romantic realm back in the day. Yeah, definitely. Okay, thinking we're invisible, but girls plain to see. Don't want to be here. But I had to stay and fight, help you get through the storm, till we're dancing in the light. It's hard to leave when misery feels like home. Hard to believe that you and me don't have to be alone. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Wish I had this song about 12 years ago, give or take. All right. Nice new effort from Alice. He's got a few songs that I know we missed. A few releases. Yeah, like By Your Side. This one, a couple. I think Raining Outside, didn't get to that one. Close to Home. So we missed it. We missed quite a few things along the way here. So if I have to go back and revisit, get some more, get some more Atlas stuff that we missed there. Hope he's doing good. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I assume he's doing good. He's making a lot of music. So I know he went on a tour. I think it was last year. Might have been the year before. So he's having a good old time. Either way. All right, so Dave Moffat music featuring Music Travel Love. I saw this one last week, and I'm like, well, we got to do Home Friday, so we can't be worried about, Dave Moffat. So, and it looks like they're actually all in the same place, not doing it remotely again. Somewhere in Indonesia, if I had to guess, because, well, that's where they tend to stay. That is what it is. Could be wrong. All right, Believe. This should be interesting. I want to see how they're going to do this all acoustic. I was wrong. We're in Philippines now.
No matter how hard I try,
Oh, wow.
you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you.
First of all, totally not fair for him to just be straight singing this. We need to have the ridiculous auto-tune that's on this song.
It's so sad that you leave.
will say, like, Dave is like the unofficial third member of Music Travel Love. I feel like he just needs to grow out his beard a little bit more, and he could just be one of them. I swear to God, like, he's perfect with them. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's no like electric guitars in the background overwhelming everything. Though I'm sure there's probably something else going on, because usually with Dave or with them, they will throw in extra layering.
To settle down and wait for you. Well, I can't do that, and there's no turning back.
I kind of wish they were belting.
Need time to move on. I need a love that feels strong. Well, I've got time to think it through, and maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? Oh, I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough, no. Well, I know that I'll get through this, 'cause I know that I am strong. Oh, I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. Oh, I don't need you anymore. Do you believe in life after love? Oh, I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough, no.
Identical. Are they supposed to be twins?
Do you believe in life after love? Oh, I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough, no.
Shit, now that you said it, hold on. Right after you said it. No, yeah. With Dave with them, the funny part is having the difference of Dave being there makes it more obvious that they look like. I always thought they looked similar. I never thought they were identical until you said something. Yes, I'm aware of that.
Inside me say, I really don't think you're strong.
Oh. Really? Wait, Clint and Bob Moffat? What? Oh, shit. I just realized Sean is here. Wait, are they related then? I mean, you guys have... Okay, hold on. I mean, you've been holding on to this information all this time? I mean, I figured they were brothers. I didn't know they had any connection to Dave. Other than they knew Dave. I knew nothing about that. You think I would never refer to them by name if I knew their names? I've never learned their names at all. No. Should have told me these things. Moffat covers. Interesting. Yeah, for some reason, he doesn't have their channel tagged. No, just his stuff. Weird. Like, would have been good to know all this time. Makes sense. always love when you can see the drone's shadow in the footage. I mean, I assume. I have no idea. Hold on. Now I want to go to their channel. I'm looking the hard way for some reason. I think I have it pulled up over here. Do I? I did. Oh, wait, no. Here. I was just saying if it had their names listed here on about. I don't see it. Oh, we never saw Island in the Streams. Whoops. Missed a song from them. Specifically. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to screw it. I'm going to click on that. Instead of watching Share right now. Or not Share.
1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, when I met you, there was peace, I know. I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on.
I mean, good musicians can sound good together. Doesn't necessarily mean they are related.
Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together. Making love with each other. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Also, Bob and Clint. Those are just not the names I would have expected. That's what's even funnier. I just went to their website. That is so funny. Oh, and they're Canadian. Even better. Are they twins? Yep. That makes sense. How many frickin' Moffats are there? Dave has come out of the closet. Shocking.
Can live without you if the love was gone. Everything is nothing if you got no love. And you did walk in the night, slowly losing sight of the real thing. But that won't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love, and we got no way out. And the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more will you cry, baby. I won't hurt you never. We started as one in love forever. We can ride it together, making love with each other.
Yeah.
Islands in the stream.
That's, by the way, that's Marsha Milan. I didn't read her name. I apologize. Also, I think like the reason why it might be slightly hard to tell them apart, I'm sorry, to see how identical they are, it's legitimately the hat being backwards on one of them. I bet if both hats were facing forward, it would be easier to see. It's a Clark Kent effect, I think. Well, that one has significantly more tattoos than the other. I don't know which one's which. tattoos would be the only identifying differences. But yeah, now that you said it, yeah, it's like I always thought they looked similar, but I never considered identical. That's funny.
That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another. Sail away.
Oh, come sail away with me.
Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another. Oh yeah. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me
I don't know who you're talking about.
to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Nice. It's also a very strange little island shape. I don't know who Mr. Ballin is. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't understand the reference. Also, I was fairly certain I muted my phone, but clearly not. Sorry, I was getting a message about a prospective new person running for president. They're about to get very, very desperate on one side of the political aisle. I don't think so, but I wasn't paying attention. Why would I know every YouTube creator? I barely, I watch the same 10 people over and over, and I almost don't watch reactions at all now. So. Sorry. Messaging. All right. So, I mean, it's good for him. Don't know nothing about the guy. All right, let's wrap up with the latest Tommy. I know it feels weird, but here we go. Part 3. Oh, crap. So we missed it. We're part 3 of a series of things. All right. It's a Christmas song. Now I got other people messaging me. Yeah, I don't know what that was. This is kind of a problem is that we're jumping in the middle of a series here. What even was that? Originally performed by Tommy Kohlerberg with a choir written by Bjorn Isfalt, Anders Berglund from the movie Rona Rovadotter. I don't know. I have no idea what this was even for, but cool. Thanks, Tommy, for whatever that was. It's from a movie. No idea what that even was. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. And the scenery was very nice. I kind of want to know where that is. I want to go stand on that very specifically shaped rock. It's kind of cool. All right, so yeah, okay. So he did a few things. Ah, okay, yeah. So these have all been in the same spot. So what? Okay, yeah. You see what I'm talking about? Like from like Swedish stuff. It's like things we just have no clue we're even watching. That's one reason why I decided to skip it. But then we've just been on a very strange streaming schedule the last few weeks. Yes, definitely Swedish. All right. Either way. Really? That was a terrible joke. That was not even a good joke. Either way, I was waiting for the punchline. It was a terrible punchline. Very inaccurate. Don't like it. Either way, guys, once again, tomorrow we will be doing another Patreon Dealy Who, open to all people who come to see the thing. So if you want to sign up for the Patreon, join us in on the call. You can do so. You can be cool. Like the people in the corner down there. You see the names? Those are people who come and hang out sometimes. Most times. It's almost... Even sometimes it's just me and Trisha. And we just watch things sometimes. It's fun. Either way. Oh, look. Sean jumps in the middle of the stream. It was not a good joke. Because autism is not Downs. That's offensive, technically speaking. I'm offended. I'm offended for the autists and the Downies. Either way. I will see you guys later. Of course, if I don't see you between now and Friday, try not to blow off any appendages, but have fun on the 4th of July if you celebrate. And even if you don't, you should. They got the joke, did they? Either way, I will see you guys later. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense, but I'm going to bed. Bye, guys. Hi and bye, Sean. There you go.